Hey, everybody, welcome to the Sky Lounge podcast, episode number 287. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Podcast. And also check out the Sky Lounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Without any further ado, let's get shit started with episode number 287, Dodging Dodgy Dodgers Dayum. Untitled Ran Forte, NLCS Anxiety. It's curious enough, boys and girls. I'm actually watching the ALCS right now. Game 7 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Asterisks. And now, the curious part about this Game 7, boys and girls, is the fact that the Tampa Bay Rays had a 3-0 series lead and then blew 3 consecutive games to where now we are in Game 7, top of the 8th inning right now, where the Rays had a pretty substantial lead at 4-0. But with bases loaded, you got asshole in orange in one of the asterisks getting a little fucking hit there. 2 runs, and now the score is 4-2. Why don't you have any respect for the asterisks? I have no fucking respect for a team of goddamn cheaters who pretend that they didn't do shit. And the goddamn projection and deflection from the goddamn Astros, from owners to all the cunt fucking players in Correa, fucking Bregman, Altuve. Yeah, go fuck yourselves. Oh, wow, you got to ALCS number of times over the last few years. And yeah, how much of that was cheating? Assholes. Can't stand the fucking Houston Astros, man. And what's worse is there are fans who try to justify that whole cheating shit. It's like, what kind of fucking retards are you? What kind of fucking brain dead morons genuinely think cheating is okay in a sport that's supposed to be about meritocracy? You could cheat on your fucking husband and your goddamn shit wives for all I give a fuck about. But get the fuck out of here. Don't fucking ruin sports with that goddamn bullshit. You fucking kidding me? Fuck the goddamn Houston Astros, man. They deserve nothing coming to them. Anything good that happens, they deserve none of that shit. You know what they deserve tonight? A fucking knockout loss. Straight up, they deserved a fucking 10-2 knockout loss. But here the Rays are, having this cunt Bregman on the fucking plate. And it just makes me fucking sick. It makes me fucking sick watching these motherfuckers play. But I have to know who's going to the goddamn World Series. And Game 7s, man, are just intense. They're so goddamn intense. And for the score to pick up in this top of the 8th inning, it's very curious how momentum really works. And man, I fucking can't stand the goddamn Astros as Bregman, the stupid ass cunt, fucking swings and misses on a 1-2 count, scores 4-2, bottom of the 8th inning, and Correa looks like he's a constipated little prick. Yes, he is, with his fucking, god damn, that fucking pedo stash looking asshole face, man. Fuck this goddamn Astros team. Fuck the Houston Astros. And you know what? For as long as you're around, I hope you win nothing. And eventually, I hope you're contracted. Or worse, just dismantled. I don't give a fuck about the Houston Astros, man. Oh, but talking about it's all real estate. When I am telling you things like this, when I say I don't give a shit, I don't give a shit in terms of if you live or die, cool. If you're dead, cool. I don't really care. Emotionally, that won't trigger me in any sort of way in that regard. But you're getting angry. Oh, God. Now we're just talking semantics, man. You see, anger is a perceived emotion, especially for someone like me, who gets riled up a lot, who gets passionate a lot. But when you focus on the words, when you focus on how these words work instead of the meaning behind what I'm trying to say, then yeah, I don't have to fucking explain to you people that I'm a negative dude. Just rational. I try to be rational in a very irrational world with an irrational being as a human, right? But We try, man. We try. Like, no rational fucking human being would cheer for the goddamn Dodgers. Can we be real about that shit? No rational human being would actually cheer for the goddamn Dodgers, but here I am. Here I am. Been a Dodgers fan for 22 years. Now, I haven't been the avid, researching, diligent fan that I should be, like the super diehards out there. But hell, man, I don't switch allegiances here. I'm with the Dodgers for 1998, so 22 years. Same with the Lakers. And, that satisfaction of watching the Lakers win a championship, it's just indescribable. And you know what? No level of salt from opposition can't take that away from you. Unless you cheated, like the Houston Asterisks. Then, you deserve every bit of that ire, and you deserve nothing, and you should admit to that shit. Because other than that, then you're a scumbag. But, man, oh man. Watching this ALCS right now, and watching how you're going to the bottom of the 8th inning, and for the Rays, it's just do or die at this point, right? Maybe get an insurance run in there, but this has turned out to be quite the postseason. Because on the other side, you got the NLCS, where the Dodgers will be going into Game 7. After being down in the series against the Atlanta Braves 3-1, the Dodgers will be playing their first ever Game 7, being down 3-1 in franchise history. That is the first time this has ever happened within that context for the Dodgers. Am I excited? Yes, but I'm also really fucking nervous. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking terrified, man. Game 7s are kind of a heartache at times. Because, and I know a lot of us will remember the Milwaukee Brewers series, right, in 2018. We won Game 7, and mostly because the Brewers manager just over fucking analyzed his shit and went just full nerd analytics and choked on himself. But, man, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Game 7s are tricky. They're tricky little bastards. And before that shit, it was Yu Darvish. I'm gonna bust out the fucking greenery here when I'm talking about goddamn Yu Darvish. Yu Darvish. I understand the Astros cheated. But my God, you are ass. So glad you're with the fucking Cubs. You're gone now. And you also, you choke with the Cubs too. So that's nice. That's always nice. I mean, the Marlins did finally lose a postseason series, but they didn't leave without a goddamn victim. Chicago Cubs. But I know what most of you motherfuckers are saying. You're a Dodgers fan. Well, who are you to talk? Yeah, I know, man. We shouldn't talk, but I do. Because every team is open for criticism. No team is perfect. Even the fucking Yankees, you're not fucking perfect. You're assholes too. Wide for criticism. Well, what's the last decade been like within a relatively successful organization such as yourselves? Huh? Barren and empty and excuses. Nothing but excuses. And you know what? With the Dodgers, I don't want any fucking excuses, man. Game 7 tomorrow, I want to see everything. I want to see the best of the best. I want to see every motherfucker out there trying for that fucking do or die mentality of, man, if we don't get it now, we're never going to get it. And that just might be the case for some of these guys. Like Justin Turner. I'll get a guy like Max Muncy, maybe like a Kike Hernandez. You know, there's so many guys out there I know on the Dodger squad that absolutely need that validation of a World Series, man. They absolutely do. But hey, Getting ahead of myself. Getting fucking ahead of myself. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't be the fucking Clippers, guys. Don't get ahead of yourself. You battled your way through a 3-1 deficit, Dodgers. Now you're going to Game 7. First time ever to do so in franchise history of the postseason. And that's going to be some incredible stuff. We can see some true legends in the making in Game 7 tomorrow. And I'm nervous, man. I'm fucking nervous. But I'm also excited. I'm also very excited because obviously, you win, you get to another World Series, third in 4 years. And man, for a franchise that's not been back to a World Series since 1988, before 2017. Oh, it's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. Like I say every fucking time on these podcast episodes, I just want one. I just want one. Just give me one ring. Just give me one. I'm hoping the Dodgers boys can rile themselves up and get going. I hope that is the case, man. And whoever comes out of this ALCS, I'll be glad to see them. Even if it is a goddamn Houston Astros, that means motherfucker, some revenge is waiting. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are still in the bottom of the 8th in this ALCS. Game 7 for the NLCS is tomorrow, and we don't know until we know. And that's the thing, man. You have to sometimes just admit that you don't know shit, right? Ignorance isn't bliss, and admitting your ignorance is good. That's the first step of, knowledge and inserting that shit into yourself. It's not like a dildo, right? Kind of floats your boat, but damn, man. I'm just fucking nervous about this goddamn Game 7 tomorrow, man. And bottom of the 8th inning right now in this ALCS Game 7. I'm just hoping the Rays can take care of this fucking Houston Astros team. Because aside from, Houston fans, who the fuck actually likes this team? Especially with all the shit that's been revealed about them. Cheating. No. I want them to lose, and I want them to lose badly. Badly. Because you do have a runner on first. And new pitcher. New at bat. Paredes. Oh my god. Sometimes I suck at names. I do. That's some real shit. And that's some honest shit. Not a lot of folks will give you that shit. No, Paredes is the fucking pitcher. That's the assholes. Houston Astros. Probably the assholes. And this dude just threw balls right now. Threw 2 balls. Yeah. Yikes. Can he get better, though? I hope not. I hope he throws 4 fucking straight balls. And then eventually on the next hitter, he concedes a fucking home run there. And Rays go up by 3. Hope that happens. Good Lord. 3 balls in a row. There you go. Might just happen, kids. Might just happen. I'm telling you, man. Game 7 is going to be wild. And think about this shit, though. If somehow, some way, the Dodgers win Game 7, they get to the World Series and win the World Series, the Lakers and the Dodgers will have won a championship ring on the same calendar month, on the same calendar year. That would never, ever, ever, ever happen in normal circumstances, but this is not a normal year. This is not a fucking normal year, and god damn it, I want that shit so bad in October. I want the Dodgers to be able to win in October and simultaneously, seeing their fellow LA franchise and the Lakers win that shit. Oh man, I can't wait to see that shit. But hey, Paredes finally gets a fucking strike here, unfortunately. But it feels as though the Rays have a bit of confidence and a little pep in their step. Maybe that's just me. But Rays getting that foul ball there. That's not nice. On that full count, man. You suck at commentating baseball. Yeah, dude. I'm a baseball newbie. How many fucking times I have to tell you this shit? Well, technically twice in this episode. I just say what I observe, man. I say what I see. And you know what? Let me tell you one thing right now. Because I remember just a couple hours back, I was watching some shit on YouTube. And I gotta stop fucking clanking this shit down. I'm just gonna fucking hold it on my lap. So, I was just scrolling through social media. I think it was Instagram. And there was this political ad that was targeting against Donald Trump, of course, because that's just what happens with the arguably best president in United States history relative to policies and everything else, taken observed. It was this ad that attacked the man's lack of eloquence with his speech and compared it side by side to Barack Obama. And that shit actually might have been a comedy sketch or maybe a political ad. I have no idea. But they did this little side-by-side comparison shit. And all I can think was, you could say a whole lot of fucking nothing using fancy words. You can eloquate verbosely about, I don't know, lexicons of grandeur, but the reality, too, is that shit is fucking useless if you're not making a goddamn point. Right? It's the ability to combine eloquence and simplicity and finding that balance, right? To explain hard shit in easy ways. That is the key. Not motherfucking lawyer talk and politician talk. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Because you know what that translates to? Bullshit. And man, I've been actually doing a pretty damn good job of ignoring, political talks. And yeah, obviously, we've had this little hiatus with the podcast for a couple of days now. I've actually counted it up 10 total days of missing the podcast in October. 10 fucking days. I didn't even miss fucking 4 or 5 last month, or maybe I'm being generous with that number, but man, I can't fucking tell you how insane people have just progressively become now. It's absolute insanity. Oh, just because President Trump speaks simply, that means President Barack Obama is better? Like, no, that doesn't make any sense. You should actually go with that shit based on policies and actual impact based on said policies. And quite frankly, Obama compared to Trump, already a world of difference. Trump is significantly better. And yeah, I hear it all the time. Why don't you just vote Trump and then call yourself a racist if you're a Trump voter? And I always tell you this, man. I'm a individual under DACA, so I can't vote legally, and I won't try to vote. Right? I mean, that's the whole fucking key thing. We can't let the integrity of the voting system be derailed because of some insane Democrat Party-led conspiracy shit. Like, oh, don't trust in fucking person voting because that shit's gonna fuck you up. Even though we're actively for protesting and rioting. And yeah, just vote inside the mailbox. Trust us. Why? Why should anyone trust you? Why should anyone trust anyone? The fuck? Like, you haven't done anything. Why should anybody trust a political party that has done nothing but talk and finger point, yet expect the people in the middle to side with them? That's absolutely ridiculous. Now, Trump, I always say this, Trump isn't for everybody. The way he talks, it's not for everybody, man. And he's not here to fucking be friends with everybody. He just needs to do his job, which is make this country great again. Yeah. President of the United States, not just an ambassador to other countries. The President of the United States is the leader of his country and is supposed to make the country better than the previous administration. Right? Isn't that the whole fucking purpose of a 4-year election? So within that context, you can't fucking tell me we went from Obama to Trump and it got worse. If you tell me riots and all this other bullshit like Kung Flu, no, motherfuckers. Democrats, you got the receipts. They got fucking times, man. Oh, Trump wanted to open borders up. No, actually, early January, all throughout, he was saying, we need to close the borders up and make sure nobody from, Wuhan, China comes to the United States, even though they have a pretty substantial population that does travel internationally. And then what happened? Everyone said he was a racist. Every Democrat said, oh, that's just fucked up to try to do that. We're not going to listen to you. And Democrats always just do the anti-Trump shit, and it's getting fucking tiring. And as closer and closer as we get to this election period, it's becoming more and more evident that the Democrats are running out of options. They're terrified. You have all these celebrities as these pretty much meat shields between these elite level fucking Democrat members in DC being absolute fucking puppets and retards. And it's fucking pathetic. Yet P. Diddy talking about how you have to vote for fucking Biden. It's like, really, dude? On the same goddamn week, Ice Cube gets blasted and shit on for possibly talking to Trump. Possibly. You motherfuckers are psychotic. For a party and an ideology that preaches tolerance and nonviolence, you sure do love violence and racism a lot. Division, segregation, creation of chaos. I mean, you're all for that shit. Some would say, if you're within that religious influence, that you're kind of demonic assholes. But, just call them Democrats, Democrats for nothing. Good Lord. You're just a fucking asshole conservative Republican. You understand that no single fucking party is perfect? Libertarians are idiots. Republicans are idiots. Independents are idiots. Democrats, especially right now, are fucking idiots. Every goddamn party is stupid. Because politics in itself is dumb. Shocker. Yeah. You know what politics is? It's an ego trip for fucking insane, fucking sadistic, masochistic pricks to elevate themselves in this faux goddamn ladder to think that they are superior to the regular folks. And all the connections you got is just goddamn lobbyist money. You fucking goddamn politicians are all goddamn joke. You got to defund the politicians. All right. You got to defund Hollywood, Peter Wood, whatever you want to call them. You got to defund the media, mainstream media. You got to defund current journalism as it stands right now within mainstream media. You have to destroy that shit. And at the top of the ninth inning, up 4-2, the Tampa Bay Rays have gotten their first out. 2 more outs. They're headed to the World Series. The first time since, I believe, 2003, if I'm not mistaken on that shit. It might be 2008, might be 2003. Double check me on that shit, motherfuckers. But that's what it's all about, man. I could be wrong. You could be wrong. Just check up on each other. And try multiple sources and all this other shit to verify. You throw those words and ideas out there, it's like you're speaking, I don't know, Galaxibaloop in the planet Nibilau, 54 million light years away. Did you just talk? Yeah, I just made shit up. You motherfuckers are goddamn stupid. That's why. I gotta condense all this shit down and just mama bird this shit to you. Vomit out this information. Blah! Democrats are using celebrities to mind wipe your stupid ass kids. Blah! Democrats are actually not doing anything in goddamn DC. And the fact that Joe Biden, who has been a part of government for a better part of 5 decades, half a century, mind you, half a century, is telling you that he is finally going to change things around DC and fix things up. What did you do for 50 fucking years then? Oh, why don't you tell us about Beau Biden? Now, I don't know the actual specific details of Beau Biden's ventures and his escapades, crack boy, but man, oh man, this guy who's had prolific drug problems, prolific extramarital affair problems, and all around just scumbag, part of the mafia family and Biden behavior, gets a free fucking pass from the mainstream media, never gets questioned about. But the moment Donald Trump Jr., the moment Eric Trump, the moment, bloody hell, what's her name? Is it Brittany or I forget one of the kids' names. But if any fucking time they just wave their finger one time, it's like they fucking committed genocide. Like how the fuck does that work? Journalistic integrity is bullshit right now. All right. The only real motherfuckers right now are the ones out there just filming the protests on their goddamn social media feeds. Guys like Andy, no, shout out to you guys, man. Out there, grinding, doing the work. Yes, it is for wanting that attention, wanting that success that brings, that you have within journalism when you elevate yourself. But the whole idea is to spread the truth. And that's what these guys are doing right now. And I'm telling you, mainstream media still thinks that most of you motherfuckers are retarded and that protests and riots aren't going on right now. And Trump is responsible for everything evil around the world. And it doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. And what doesn't make more sense, more still right now, is the fact that the fucking Houston Asterisks are still in this goddamn game. You have a runner on first, 2-1 count, 1 out, Rays up 4-2, and here is fucking 99 mile per hour fastball, I believe, right there, down the middle, 2-2 count. Oof, that's just nice and clean. If you get another strikeout here, Fairbanks, you might get a fan. Honestly, I think all of America would love you guys if you went ahead and took out the Houston Asterisks. I mean, good Lord, there you go. Oh, that's a foul ball, actually. Never mind. But as we await this result, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and grab another smoke. It's such a fucking informal thing. Listen, if you're new to this shit, Untitled Rants are these things that I do. No script. Just ramble on and on and on. And I gotta tell you, man, this whole, intentional and stupid hiatus I've put on myself just because I've been lazy about it, is more or less derailed how I generally go about things and just trying to going about writing and taking care of business. And oh my God, Fairbanks taking care of business with 2 outs. Yes, Lord. The Houston Asterisks down 4-2, top of the 9th inning. It's down to 2 outs. And the Rays can do it here, folks. The Rays can become America's team. Come on, Fairbanks. With a fly out. Oh my God, it's out. It's out. Rays advance to the World Series, knocking off the Houston Asterisks. Fuck you, Houston Asterisks. You motherfuckers don't deserve shit. All of you motherfuckers should honestly be playing in the minor leagues. And holy shit, you brought Dusty motherfucking Baker and thought that shit was going to work? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck the Houston Astros. Those assholes deserve nothing. Nothing. Man, it feels good to see them lose. Good on the Rays, man. Good on the Rays. They are going to be a tremendous underdog story, regardless of what happens in the World Series. But congratulations to the Tampa Bay Rays heading to the World Series. ALCS champions. Good on you. Good on you. American League's best, deservedly so. They had the best record in the regular season in the AL. And man, watching these asshole asterisks just climb back down, all sullen, like all fucking sunken up. Like, it makes me feel so fucking good. It makes me feel so fucking good. Delicious. Shout out to that fucking Korean dude, Chejiman, man. Fucking beast, man. Getting shit done. Rays advance to the World Series. Oh my God, man. American League champions. Good on you guys. Good on you guys. I hope the Dodgers see you guys there. Because Game 7's tomorrow, baby. Game 7 is tomorrow. And yes, ultimately, I'm not dead. Not dead. Just took a bit of a hiatus. And man, the Rays took a hiatus from, playoff relevance, but here they are advancing to the World Series. And I'm glad we got to witness that in the Entitled Rant live. That is some shit, and I am a happy camper because the fucking Houston Astros are dead. They're dead. Fuck you. And on the next episode of the Sky Lounge, boys and girls, Sunday Fun Day. Be on the lookout for that shit. All right, motherfuckers. I appreciate you dropping by this episode. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Podcasts. And also check out the Sky Lounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And until next time, kids, fuck off. Fuck the Houston Astros.